Hello, this is Emma Borg from Unique Phoenix, and this is Calling Bullshit. And we've been talking about relationships the last couple of weeks, so I just wanted to delve in the obligation that we quite often feel in relationships. And I want to call bullshit for you, because I know there's some relationships where you feel like you have to, and I want to say that you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. And I know sometimes there's a guilt that's associated with it. Well, I should spend time with him. Secondly, stop shooting on yourself, because it's kind of like shitting on yourself, and you know that doesn't feel very good either. So I'm going to say to you, I'm calling bullshit on the obligation, the bullshit obligation that we feel in relationships, because it's not real. The facts are that obligation should come from within. That, you know, you feel that pull towards being a particular way in a relationship and being a particular person. That is awesome. Do that. But when it is obligation because you feel you need to be something because it's an external push, you got to call some bullshit on that. You got to stop doing it. You can't be what other people want you to be. You just cannot. So if you're feeling obliged to use your time and spend it in relationships that are negative and don't feel good to you, then stop. You don't have to. The only obligation you should feel is the one for yourself. I want to spend time in this. I do feel good when I put time into this relationship, myself and with others and whatever it is, or I do want to do those activities or help that person and spend my time there. So, you know, that's the internal obligation. Absolutely drive with that, be driven by that. But when it comes from an external push, the have to's and the shoulds, call a bit of bullshit on it, call it out, and just stop. Because life is not going to feel good. It can't feel good if you're constantly doing for others that actually doesn't feel good for you. So, because you know what? That's like the purpose of life, is to be you. So if there's some external obligation going on in your life and you're trying to do something or spend your time or an activity, call it out, call the bullshit and stop it. Make the changes and create the obligations that come from within, because they're the ones worth working for. They're the ones, the obligations that you have from within. When challenges come up and when stuff happens in relationships, you're going to work through that. You're going to want to work through that. Yeah? But when it comes from an external force of people telling you what you should and have to do, and you know you're obliged because they're family and whatever else, call bullshit on it. It's not true. It isn't that way, and it doesn't need to be that way. I feel obliged to spend time with my family because it comes from me. I feel obliged to spend time with my friends, but that's from me because I want to. It feels good to me. And even when it's challenging and it doesn't necessarily feel that fantastic, I still want to put my time. I still feel obligated to spend my time in there. It's become from my own internal purpose and who I want to be. Is that how your relationships are? Or are they feeling obligated because you have to, and it feels heavy and it doesn't feel good to you? If that's the case, then absolutely take small steps every day and work into the relationships that you feel internally obliged to do, because it pulls you, it drives you, there's a passion for it, even in the hard times. That is where life is going to feel absolutely fantastic and absolutely beautiful. So, I've called bullshit on obligation. You don't need it, only if it's coming from you, not from other people. Enjoy your beautiful day, and remember, be you and feel good. Bye for now.